Hey guys, it's Quickly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got Imperium ROM version 21 for Galaxy S3. Now, this ROM, this is a stock-based ROM. This is on the firmware version XXUGMK6 by Samsung, official 4.3 for Galaxy S3 International. Okay, now about the ROM, you might have seen the installation guide, and that is to say that it has a lot of customization features. It has a lot of apps which you can install other than the bloatwares, and you have the ability to choose what all bloatware is do you want. So that's a really awesome package. Now about the ROM, first impression. When I first started using the ROM, I wasn't impressed by any stretch of the word. It was laggy. With a few restarts and a few usages, I fell in love with this ROM because this got everything right. And I mean that because when I was using this ROM for the first time, it did have a lot of lags. Whenever I started, it did have the lock screen lag and such things. I thought the MK6 version, the release by Samsung, was not much of a release. It was just few fixes which really didn't do much. But now that I'm using it I have used it for an extended time, I now see how it was a better update, because this now works as it should with a 4.2 as it did at 4.1.2. So first of all, the ROM, it has the aroma package with lots of customization ability. You have the ability to choose the boot animation, the wallpaper, even the wallpaper here. You may be seeing the wallpaper and lock screen wallpaper. You saw that, right? So that's an option in the aroma package. Please check out that one for a full idea of that. And now let's go to settings. The settings is actually S4 style, not a Note 3. Well, it's not even an S4 style. It is Samsung Galaxy S3 style. I want to make that clear with a few things. Okay, first of all, let's go to About Phone page. You can see Android 4.3. Right, the baseband version is XXUGMK6, which is the latest one. Build number of this ROM is Imperium v21, and this is the baseband. So what is this ROM? I really appreciate the fact that this one doesn't try to look like an S4 ROM or a Note 3 ROM. A lot of the present ROMs do try and be more like S4 or Note 3. I personally don't have a problem with that, but there is something charismatic about a ROM which doesn't try to be something else. It tries to be a better ROM for this phone. It's not a Note 3 ROM, it's not an S4 ROM, it's just an S3 ROM which is bred for perfection, I would say. So that's pretty much it. You have all the other settings are pretty much what you would expect from an S3 ROM. Lock screen, it doesn't have any other effect, only the ripple effect. It doesn't have glare effect or anything like that. It doesn't have the assistance. No, it doesn't have it because S3 doesn't have it. And it doesn't have smart scroll or smart pause. It has smart stay, which was there with S3. That's what I mean by it doesn't try to be something else. It's a ROM for S3, and that is it. That's pretty cool if you think about it. Now about the apps, you have the ability to choose what all apps appears here. There is a minimum package, and then you have the options to choose the bloatware. It might be a bit bright. Okay, now let's see Imperium ROM setting. That is the extra one which you have. It has all these options. First one is Expose Installer. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. That is the latest version 2.4.1, I believe. Now, app setting for changing the DPI setting of certain apps and etc. Greenify, great tool for battery saving. And about the battery life, this ROM, out of all the current stock 4.3 ROMs, this one gave me the best battery life yet. Okay, but still I haven't used it for a really extended time. But initial impression is that it did give me a good, decent amount of battery life as of yet, so that's pretty good. You do have 1M exposed, one of the best exposed module for a stock ROM, and especially for an S3 or S4, so that's pretty cool. Fast dormancy, again to save battery. CSC selector is this thing, you can see this one again. Faster GPS is to fix GPS position faster, nothing much more. It does have an OTA updater, which is a lifesaver, but considering this ROM is a huge behemoth, it is a 1.4 gig ROM, and that's not a average person can download. I, being from India, it takes huge amount of time. It takes way too long to download that. So yes, that's something there. Now you do have Android system info. You can select information. You have to download the professional version if you don't want it, if you want this or whatever. So as you can see, the free megabytes, the free RAM is 246 megs. So that may be on the lower side, but still, considering the shitty releases of 4.3 which we got from Samsung, that's phenomenal thinking about that one. So yeah, it does have Viper 4 audio with AIO modification, so that's something I wish to talk. So I guess that much is it about it. There's nothing too much. As I said, this is a ROM which is conforming to the S3 limitations. It doesn't try to be anything else. It's a ROM which you can use as a daily driver. Keep yourself happy with it. It has a great battery life. It has great connectivity. Something which I want to tell you guys, you can see the full bars, right? With the previous 4.3, I don't know what the problem was. I'm using MK6 modem 2. With the previous connectivity, with the previous built ROMs, the signal bar here in this exact position was only 4 or 3 bars. Now it's showing full 5 bars. That's something which I appreciate. I'm getting 3G from this position. I didn't get 3G with the other ROMs. Even with 4.4 ROMs, I was not able to get this. Signal reception, I guess, is improved with the new modem. So that's something which I wanted to talk about. So I guess that much is it about the ROM. I'll show you guys the boot animation, which is awesome. That is the shutdown animation of Samsung. So that was the boot animation, which you can see fast, smooth and stable. Yes, this ROM is all the three, so that's pretty cool. You can see the Linux penguin with the crown and Imperium. That's the name of the ROM, so cool. You did hear the boot animation sound, right? That was hilarious. That's awesome. So I guess that much is it about the ROM. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.